Looks like there's trouble in paradise amongst the Democrat Party. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Marquita Show, a podcast where I talk about everything from politics to pop culture and everything in between. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for post notifications so you get notified every single time that I post. Now, you can also find me active on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. And most recently, Parler. It is a conservative app where you are entitled to free speech and you are not worried about being censored. So make sure to follow me on all of those at the Marquita Show. Now on to today's video. So it looks like there is trouble in Democrat paradise. This video is inspired by Miss AOC, Andrea Ocasio-Cortez herself. She made a tweet the other day. She was referring to the loss that the Democrats took in the House and the Senate. We actually did very well in those elections, considering we're still battling for the presidency. But as far as the Senate and the House go, we were pretty successful. So she was complaining about why that was. Why did the Democrats seem to take a loss in that area? Her reasoning behind it was that, well, a lot of the congressmen failed to endorse the Medicare for all policy. So that was why. Basically, she's saying they were not progressive enough. They weren't for the people, and the people are tired of it. And so that's why those Democrats lost their elections. Oh, lovely. So not only was she deciding to point fingers at other people in her party, you also have fingers pointing back. You have Mr. Jim Clyburn. He was doing an interview, I think, with Axios, where he was talking about the progressive movement being a little too far left, specifically when it comes to the defund the police movement. He was stating that a lot of Americans did not agree with the defund the police, and that's why a lot of Democrats lost their election, because they were, how did he put it, sloganeering. I guess engineering slogans, it's a play on word. So apparently they were sloganeering and people just didn't agree with the defund the police. And of course, you know, AOC, Ilhan Omar are big pushers, or the squad, whatever you call them, are big pushers of a lot of progressive ideas. Now, I think a lot of stuff is too far left for a lot of people to grasp. And so I think that's what House Representative Clyburn was talking about, is that it was a little too extreme. And that's the reason why the Democrats didn't walk away with as many elections or as many victories as they thought they would. Versus AOC's take, it being that they were not for Medicare all or not progressive enough. So as you can see, they're both pointing fingers back and forth. And now you also have Ilhan Omar calling out Mr. Joe Manchin for his lack of agreeing with court packing. He came out and said that he was not in support of court packing. And of course, the squad, the progressives, the far left people, they jumped on it, specifically Ilhan Omar, and attacked him for not being progressive enough. So again, bickering amongst the group. It seems to me that you are seeing a split in the Democratic Party. You have the moderates, or what I like to call traditional Democrats, and then you have the progressives, or the far left Democrats, who are the defund the police, the Green New Deal, just really aggressive and really extreme policies, whereas the traditional Democrats, who I say are more in the middle, and who I think more people vibe to, but not to take away from the progressive, because they are building steam. Either way, they are both scary. I am no longer on the left side, a little too extreme for me. I may make a video, what is it called? Hashtag walk away. So I may be making that video soon. But anyway, so there is trouble in paradise amongst the Democrats. They didn't come away with the victories that they wanted, so I think they're kind of arguing amongst themselves on what they can do better. I think they just need to connect with the people. It's as if this time they had no movement. They were very divided, and they were divided amongst themselves, and I think people kind of saw that and kind of picked up on that, and they all kind of got labeled as extreme ideas, with the help of the right, pushing that they were very extreme, which I agree some of the stuff was extreme. Medicare for all, I feel like that would be a disaster, honestly, but that's neither here nor there. But I would like to hear you guys' take on what do you think about the Democrats bickering amongst each other. Is this the fall of the Democratic Party? Do you see another party forming? I would like to know your take on it. And I'm gonna get out of here, guys. As always, one vibe, one tribe. Deuces.